Have you ever sat alone at night, hands raised, eyes filled with tears, heart heavy, and you whispered, Ya Allah, please, just this one dua, just this one thing, but days passed, weeks passed, months passed, and nothing changed. And a small voice inside you said, maybe Allah doesn't listen to me, maybe my dua is not worthy, maybe Allah doesn't love me. My dear brothers and sisters, what if I told you that the moment you said Ya Allah, Allah said Labbaik, my servant, I am listening, I am here, I am closer to you than your own thoughts. What if I told you that the delay was not rejection, but preparation, protection, and promotion? Today, you are about to understand why Allah wants you to make dua, and why sometimes He delays it, only to give you something far greater. Let's begin with a truth that shakes the heart. Allah loves when you make dua, not because He needs anything, but because you need Him. In a hadith, Allah says, I am as my servant thinks of me. Pause and think about that. Allah is telling you, the way you imagine me is how you will find me. If you think Allah is merciful, you will find mercy. If you think Allah is generous, you will find generosity. If you think Allah is listening, you will see His answers unfold in the most unexpected moments. So why does Allah want you to make dua? Because dua is not you calling upon Allah. Dua is Allah calling you to Him. Every time your heart breaks, every time you cry alone, every time life gets heavy, Allah is pulling you closer, saying, talk to me, complain to me, ask for me. I am here. Dua is not a ritual. Dua is a relationship, a connection, a rope between your heart and the Lord of the worlds. We humans, we want instant results. We want things the moment we ask. We treat dua like an Amazon delivery. I asked, why isn't it here yet? But Allah is not a delivery service. Allah is the master of the universe. He knows the hidden, He knows the future. He knows what will break you and what will build you. Sometimes we ask for something that looks good, but will destroy us later. And sometimes Allah protects us by delaying it, or replacing it, or redirecting us. The truth is, Allah never ignores a dua, not a single one. Not even the dua you whispered 10 years ago. Not even the dua you made as a child. Not even the dua you made with a broken heart at 2 a.m. Allah says in the Quran, call upon me, and I will respond to you. He didn't say, I might respond. I will think about it. No promises. He said, I will respond, but the response can take 3 beautiful forms. Allah gives you exactly what you asked for. A blessing. Allah gives you something better than what you asked for. A gift. Allah removes a disaster from your life in exchange for your dua. A protection. But not a single dua is ignored. Every dua is stored. Every tear is counted. Every Ya Allah is heard. Now the hard part. The part that hurts us the most. The delay. When a dua is delayed, Shaitan whispers, see, Allah is not listening. You are not worthy. You are forgotten. But Allah says, I am as my servant thinks of me. If you think Allah is punishing you, you will feel punished. If you think Allah is ignoring you, you will feel ignored. But if you say, Allah is preparing something better for me, Allah is protecting me, Allah is writing a story I don't understand yet, then your heart becomes strong, your faith becomes unshakable, and your dua becomes a blessing, even before it is answered. Let me tell you something profound. Sometimes Allah delays your dua because He loves hearing your voice. You only talk to Allah when you need something, and Allah loves you too much to lose that connection. So He extends the moment. He keeps you close. He keeps you praying. He keeps you calling Him until your heart softens, your ego melts, and you reach a level of imaan you never would have reached if the dua was answered instantly. Imagine this. 2 people make the same dua. One gets answered, one gets delayed. Why? Because one believed in Allah's mercy, the other doubted. One said, Allah will give me better. The other said, I don't think it will ever happen. And Allah said, I am as my servant thinks of me. Your expectations create your destiny. Your mindset shapes your reality. Your belief opens the doors you don't even see yet. If you wake up and say, Allah will take care of me today, you will see His care everywhere. If you wake up and say, Allah will make a way for me, you will find doors you didn't know existed. But if you say, nothing will work, then even the open doors will feel closed. Allah's promise is clear. He will show himself to you, the way you think of him. Let me take you somewhere deeper. Imagine on the day of judgment, when Allah shows you all your du'as, all the ones he answered, and all the ones he delayed. And imagine when Allah shows you how many disasters your dua protected you from. How many heartbreaks never happened. How many tragedies never reached you. How many blessings were shaping behind the scenes, because of one dua you made, with sincerity. At that moment, you will say, Ya Allah, thank you for not giving me what I asked, and thank you for giving me what I didn't even know to ask. Your dua is not lost, your patience is not wasted, your tears are not forgotten, your faith is not ignored. Allah is working on your dua in ways you cannot imagine. There was a man who begged Allah for one thing, for 15 years. 15 years. Every night he cried, every day he asked, and nothing happened. People told him to give up. His own heart told him to stop asking. But he said something beautiful. I am embarrassed to stop asking, because Allah has never stopped giving. One day, after 15 years, Allah gave him exactly what he asked for, at the perfect time, in the perfect way. Better than he imagined, and he said, if Allah gave it to me earlier, I would not have been ready. If he gave it to me later, I would have lost hope. He gave it at the exact moment my heart could truly appreciate it. This is Allah, the one who writes your story, with precision, with wisdom, with mercy. Deep inside, your heart already knows. When Allah delays something, it's because he is preparing you for it. When Allah withholds something, it's because he has something better. When Allah tests you, it's because he wants to elevate you. When Allah breaks your heart, it's because he wants to rebuild it in a way that is closer to him. Allah doesn't want your pain, he wants your growth. He wants your closeness, he wants your trust, and that trust is built in the silence between dua and acceptance. My dear brothers and sisters, right now, as you're watching this, your heart is carrying a dua, a silent hope, a hidden pain, something you desperately want from Allah. I want you to comment below. I trust Allah's timing. Write it, say it, declare it, believe it, because the moment you think good of Allah, your life will start to change. Your du'as will start to unfold. Your heart will start to heal. Your faith will start to grow. And tonight, before you sleep, raise your hands and say, Ya Allah, you know what's in my heart. You know my needs. You know my pain. I trust you. I trust your timing. I trust your plan. Bless me with what is best, and make me pleased with your decree. Let these words be your strength. Let your dua be your connection. Let your trust be your light. Allah is listening. Allah is near. Allah is preparing something beautiful, just for you.